Hey guys, I'm Matt, and welcome to Walk Through Wednesdays. That's that Mr. Maple show where it's Wednesday and we walk through stuff.
And guess what, guys? We're going to talk about trees. So, I'm Tim. Make sure you smash that like button. Guys, we're going to go through show you some size examples of what we're offering currently. We're currently, right now, it's August of 2023, and we're filming this. Guys, things could be bigger or smaller later, depending on when you're actually looking at these plants.
Hey, it's nice to be a trendsetter. I saw a nursery in Australia doing walkabout Wednesdays.
Walkabout Wednesdays.
Like, hey, we kind of, that seems a little close, but I appreciate being a trendsetter. We got some awesome plants in here. Let's talk about Ruslan in the pink.
Y'all, Ruslan in the pink. This is a selection by Ruslan Nursery, sometimes it's referred to as in the pink. It's a dense, compact red with this larger Palmateum style leaf.
Great fall colors on this one too. You kind of get some oranges in this to almost even some yellows at times. Really showy. I've even had reds as well. It shows out with a ton of different colors. Go watch our full cultivar highlight we did in Criticos's Gardens, where we kind of show you some mature specimens of this. Awesome plant to be growing. This is a great one for that container garden. It does tend to round out a good bit and give you a little bit of what you like about Rhode Island red, but with some different colors.
I mean, the pink red new growth on this red dwarf is pretty spectacular. That's where it gets its name in the first place. Awesome little tree you can add in your garden. Great for containers like Matt was talking about.
Wait, before we move on, I'm dragging one out of the backpack here. Check out the Seca Yatsabusa, y'all.
Seca Yatsabusa has the twisting and contortions, breaks the rules of everything about maples because it doesn't have just opposite buds. It's got 4 buds right there. I mean, it's crazy. And then sometimes it gets these fasciated growths.
Almost looks like a cactus sometimes in winter. It can look really weird even out of leaf. I love this plant. I keep begging somebody that knows what they're doing with bonsai to do a bonsai on this, but I think nobody wants to. It's the most challenging plant to ever bonsai because buds shoot out of everywhere. So foliage comes out of everywhere on this thing. I think that would make it the dopest bonsai possible. It's gonna look nuts, but it would be really interesting.
Especially when you start getting that fasciated growth like you see right up there. That is one of those things that just...
When it matures out a little bit with some caliper, people are gonna be so confused about what type of plant it is out of leaf.
That would be pretty cool. So right here, we've actually got some low grafts of Acer palmatum Jiroshidare.
Hey, we're not walking anywhere. We're standstill Wednesday. This is an incredible plant. I love this one. Great fall colors of oranges and reds going on. Really durable as well.
Named after the elder statesman at Kobayashi Momiji, Jiroshidare was a young kid and his dad found this and named it after him. It has a nice curving habit. It's the parent to Ryusin. And this is such a cool plant with some good weeping habit.
Yeah, we were actually visiting Kobayashi Momiji Inn, and Jiro came out. He was off the porch. He was smoking a cigarette, and he come down to hang out.
I never felt cooler.
Yeah, I never felt cooler. Our friend, Taka Kobayashi, not related, kept talking to Jiro, and he said, "Why do you like these guys so much?" And he said, "I've been on their website, and they have nice things to say about me." I was like, dang, a 300-year-old Japanese maple nursery has been to our website. We've made it.
They introduced Tamukiyama and many other classic selections. Jiroshidare, awesome plant.
Coming back soon to Mr. Maple. All right, buddy, after you, let's start walking. We call this walk through. Can't stand around all day. What you got right there?
Right here, we got some Acer palmatum Tobiosho.
Oh, now this one was named after a guy named Toby. Imagine that. He put his name into it. It kind of sounds Japanese, but it's kind of an amalgam of English and Japanese. Toby found this tree and named it for its incredible fall color. I had a customer ask me the other day what would be one of the best trees to grow seed on for rootstock. Tobiosho would probably work really well for that.
It's vigorous. It does grow good. It does have an amazing fall color too, so you might find some good selections from it as well. A guy who was a propagator found this. So it
might go through seed sets, but it's an awesome durable tree as well.
Yeah, awesome plant, amazing selection.
What's going on right here with all this color? On Standstill Wednesdays, we got Aeridne, y'all. Look at that pink. Even right now, late part of the season, the new growth is shining. I love Aeridne. Tim says it's the goddess of the maize. Core says that's just my daughter's name. An amazing plant introduced by Espel Plantinium. Good friends of ours. We need to get them on a podcast coming up.
It's one of those types from Espel that does have that ghost-like reticulated variegation. Coming up here, we've got Acer palmatum Emma. Now, Emma has an amazing weeping habit. It has some good bright orange-red color in the spring. Right now, it's a light green with some bronze highlights. I mean, this is a cool one that gives you some really nice shades of yellows to oranges in the fall.
I got a niece named Emma, so this one's near and dear to my heart. I had it planted next to my hot blonde, and he was like, hey, Emma's planted next to hot blonde, and then we put a fence right through the middle. So now Amy wants me to move the Emma so it's closer to the hot blonde in her garden. I was teasing my daughter, Carolina, the other day, and I said, I'll give you $20 if you can name 5 Japanese maples. And dang it, she almost got it. She was trying to think of the one. If she would have thought of Emma, which is her cousin, she'd have had it. She was like, there's one named after my cousin in our yard. That was the 5th one, so I'm gonna give her one more shot at that one. Awesome lace leaf though, with tons of color.
Coming down through here, we got some good Dragon Masters coming up very soon on Mr. Maple. These have got some good, I mean, these grafts are probably about 6 inches up, cascading down. Dragon Master is one of our selections from the Area 51 collection.
Shout out to Corbin, the cameraman. He's bringing that mythological top 5. He's joking about doing a mythological one with some mythological creatures. Dragon Master got to be in the mythological creatures.
It would have to be in the mythological creatures for sure. I mean, this is one of those plants, heavily cascading, that Ryusen style, but gives you a lot of good color. It gives you some good yellow right now. Springtime, a bright orange.
I have a t-shirt that has my top 5 on it. People ask me what my top 5 is. It's got like Magic Moon, Dragon Master, Red Panda, Krypton. They're like, that sounds like some kind of nerd quest game right there.
It does.
The mythological Dragon Master. There's red dragons, there's Ariums, there's Ginkgos galore. Let's talk about a set of Ginkgo. Everybody loves American.
Yeah, Gingo Biloba American, selection by Piet Vergelt, named after his wife, one of the few of Piet Vergelt's introductions that doesn't have the name Peve in front of it.
His wife was probably like, you ain't putting that Peve stuff in front of my tree. You're just going straight American. My wife would be like, no, it's Amy. You're not putting min in her. Anyway, American, incredible tree. Sounds like the way my redneck friends say America, but awesome plant, golden yellow fall colors, everything you love about Ginkgos, and that dwarf compact habit.
Yeah, bright golden yellow in the fall, salt tolerant, pollution tolerant, drought tolerant, heat tolerant, and a great companion plant to Japanese maples. Give it some garden lime, they get it more established, and they can take water and nutrients more efficiently. Now,
keeping track at home, that's over 2 brights, double the bright here in this Ginkgo.
So right here, y'all, we've got a lot of native azaleas. Check out our native azaleas on MrMaple.com. You can click the Shop Easy section, click on azaleas, click on native azaleas or deciduous azaleas, and check out our huge selection we have of deciduous and native azaleas on MrMaple.com.
Use that Shop Easy, guys. Don't shop hard, shop easy. All right, check this out. Some incredible, these scrolling through the bottom. We need to get these figured out. Amber Glow. There's some incredible sizes in this Metasequoia. This is a Dawn Redwood that brings it. It gets that kind of orangey amber color in the fall. Yellow vibes during the summer and spring. It can get even more yellow in the spring. Really a fall color selection, though. I think that fall color is just soft pink to amber. It really gives you almost like amber ghost almost vibes to it. Amber's a perfect color for it.
It does, and these have been in 55% white poly with more sunlight. They're gonna pick up more yellow tones. It really has long, elongated needles, much longer than most of your typical Dawn Redwoods.
Right, it's outside that normal collection.
I mean, originally Dawn Redwoods were collected when they first thought they were almost extinct. They found them in one valley, they brought them, and basically a lot of the selections were made from that. This one clearly isn't from those selections because those needles are so much longer.
Yeah, almost has some Daweswood Tawny Fleece vibes to it. Pretty cool. Oh man, Phantom Flame. Let's talk about it. Look at that color going on right now. Phantom Flame, incredible introduction. You get those dark purple borders, even during the late summer right now. I mean, we're going into fall colors soon. We're at the greenest will be, but check out that display on that new growth.
In the springtime, you get everything you love about Sumagaki or Sumabeni, and then everything you love about something like Shikatsusawa or First Ghost, but with a thick border on that as well. I mean, it's a rock star in the garden. Love that plant.
Awesome plant.
And there's so many cool plants around here.
Amber Ghost, speaking of, just mentioned that one. We got to bring a few more in here. Check out this space, actually open room. So this means this house can pack some more. Show them these Makawas on standards. I don't think we talk about those enough.
So these are Makawi Atabusas, and these are some of our lollipops that are grafted probably about 12 to 14 inches up.
They're super popular. People have been loving these because you get that straight trunk and then you get all that Makawa contorted craziness going on right above that. So it'll give you a little bit of a standard. I think they look great in a patio planter that way. You kind of raise them up a little bit. You give you a little bit more height to begin with on a Makawa, which are slow growing. And then you just get that crazy growth going on from there.
And then you get that tightly layering shingling habit. I mean, that everybody loves about Makawi Atabusas.
It's one that's been growing on people a lot.
Guys, check out this sea of EmperorOnes. EmperorOne is a classic red upright Japanese maple, super heat tolerant, super drought tolerant, and it's a tree that holds its red well throughout the summer. We've got 55% white poly in here. We're in August, late August, and look at this red color on this EmperorOne.
It's hard to beat EmperorOne. A lot of times people ask me in a really high heat area, what's a good upright red for them? And EmperorOne, I mean, it stood the test of time. It's a Dick Wolf introduction. It's hard to improve upon EmperorOne. It's durable, it holds its color, it's sun tolerant, it's cold tolerant, it leaves out late for us in some of our colder zones where you get some frost. It really has it all going on. I even like that it has a greener underside of the leaf, so you get a little bit of that color change going on when it's blowing in the wind. Awesome plant.
Talk about these weeping wonders, man. This thing is such a wonder.
That is a funky ginkgo. Like, this one is a weeping form. We like to call it a lace leaf ginkgo. We're gonna rebrand this type lace leaf because you get that thin, stringy growth going on within a weeping style ginkgo.
And then you still get that bright yellow fall color on a lace leaf form of a ginkgo. It has this unusual horizontal and weeping habit.
You get big foliage and little foliage all going on in this, and it's distinctly pendulous.
Pretty awesome plant.
We haven't offered this one too much, but I'll talk about it. It might end up on a limited sale. There's not a huge set. Wendover, Acer palmatum Wendover.
There may be about 10 or 15.
Yeah, this might show up on a 10-10. Excellent fall color. I've had oranges. I got malting orange on this one with reds in it. Crazy fall color. Really a showy plant. Acer palmatum Wendover.
Yeah, it's really noted for its great fall color, and that's really what it does. Some really nice malting shades of fall color on it. Awesome plant for a lot of gardens.
You want to talk about Omega over here, bro? Some big ones.
Yep, we got a big Omega right here.
Love this one. This is one of the darkest foliage trees you'll ever see. Omega can give you almost black shades that early spring. Now, it has lime green veining in it as well, so it's kind of neat because you get a little bit of an etching footprint going on that large, dark leaf.
And that's one of the things I love about it, is that lime green contrast with that dark foliage. Grabs your attention, but the other thing that'll grab your attention is the contrast between what it looks like now and the fall color. You get some really nice shades of yellows infused with orange in the fall. Omega, it's a tree that'll bring it.
All right, guys, let us know if you like our walkthroughs. We love just walking around greenhouses and sharing our passion for what we do here, showing you a little bit of the behind the scenes with these, walking you through some of our greenhouses, especially when they're cleaned up like this. That always looks good. We don't ever walk you through the dirty ones. That's really how it works.
So I hope you enjoyed today's walkthrough. Smash that like button. Take care.
God bless.
And remember to shop on MrMaple.com.
And have a great day.